Alright guys, welcome back. We're gonna get started on building our little station over here. We still got this guy all the way over here, our sea station that took out the remaining of the actual predator station miraculously. Miraculous? I can't speak. And we have this guy down here, as well as our alpha station that killed the end, technically, of the predators, but wasn't actually a predator, and it add to our score at the bottom left at all. I just want to kill it for completionist sake. So, let's get started with the whole building of a superstation. We're gonna have to gather a lot of stuff together. So let's get these all in a central area. We'll go around, just gather up a bunch of items. Omni thruster, that might be useful. A militarized T-Rex at a burger stand. That's probably going to be useful for food when the future patch that's coming, I think, in 2 days. Municipal bus. We got explosive tanks of gas. In my first playthrough, I accidentally attached this to one of my, not accidentally, I didn't know what it did, so I attached it to my ship and accidentally clicked it when I was trying to click my Omni thruster to turn it on, and let's just say it didn't end well. It did not end well. There's another burger stand over here. This is gonna take a bit to piece together. I'm sad that we couldn't use the Eiffel Tower. Dang, Frenchies being all enemies and such. Another jetcopter. That's a laser beam. We don't really need a laser beam. We'll need that for resources. Tether launcher. Alright guys, we'll be back in just a moment once I have everything put together. Alright guys, we're back. After a lengthy cut there, this is what we've come up with. Fancy little station. We're waiting on a few parts coming, like we got a big booster rocket all the way up here coming down. Got another Omni thruster coming way over here. Got a couple of small booster rockets coming. We have one more fuselage, just because I want to put a little bit more protection on the front up here. I want to actually cover this gap so that nothing can actually shoot into it. But yeah, this is what we're looking at. This is what we're looking at so far. This is a little paradise in space. We're gonna have plenty of plenty of resources if that was enabled yet. Will be next week though. We have plenty of food to keep us alive. I have a taco truck. Taco. Got a bunch of Habby burger stations all over the place. And this place is looking pretty nice. Of course, we got the two municipal buses over on these sides with their Omni thrusters. So if we just enable them all at once, we should get somewhere decently at a decent pace, I guess. And if we enable the booster rockets both at the same time, we'll definitely get there quick enough. And next week, I think I said this before, but we'll be able to group bind things together. Like we can put all the Omni thrusters onto one, like group 1, and activate them and deactivate them all at once. Be all fancy and such. We do have a few items left over. I believe when I left the last time, or did the last cut, I was just pulling a bunch of things over to connect them all up. Didn't exactly have a plan, but this is what I came up with. I took my idea kind of like from those little orbital space stations that usually have rings all the way around them. I think it was a nice little idea to go with. Kind of actually give a shout out to Sci-Fi and how they generally build their stuff. I think it's looking alright. We got the outside protection. We got the inside food. Then we got the center core area for living. Then on the way outside, we got these. I think are only going to be used for. Wait 1 second. Deactivate intelligence for communication and such. It still has its booster available, so we could use that. I think they will be, since they have solar panels on them, eventually used to get resources as well, so we have that going for us. And I like to just think that we could actually use it for communications or something. But yeah, if we just aggregate, whoops, both these, we could totally use that for thrust. Let's stop you. Not like you're gonna go anywhere though. We don't have any weapons on this thing just because we've destroyed all the enemies in this area. I don't exactly think we need weapons. We could build a few weaponized ships to defend the place, like the little fighter stations. But that's gonna take quite a bit longer. We're gonna wait a little bit to do that. I think I'm saying a lot. We're gonna have to go up here to gather up a lot of resources. Not here. I said again, didn't I? My bad. Gonna have to go all the way up here to gather resources. This is where most of the rockets are, and this is in ways away. This is, I think, where we started at. Like, we go over here. Here it is. This is where the little gas tank on the back of the core station was. Station core. Let's see. There's the other one with the igloo in the back. Another taco truck. Said again. I'm now counting the times I say That is grade A commentary right there, if I ever did say so myself. What confused me is that when I went to go grab items, I said again, when I was grabbing the little booster rockets all the way from over here, those small ones, like this, there was someone all the way from up in the sky above this little plane of existence that came down and pulled it all the way over. It was a little awe-inspiring, I guess. A random guy out of nowhere. We still have the Statue of Liberty head if we wanted to use that on our weaponized ship. We got a cruise ship over here we could use. I feel like making a defense platform and attaching a matter accelerator on it and just shooting things. Kind of like a rail cannon. Always wanted to experiment with that. So let's actually get someone to grab that right quick and bring it on over. You can move faster if you move your mouse to the edge of the screen and click in that direction, or push like W in that direction, or if you're going backwards, S. It'll go a lot faster. So let's get this over here so we can start the basis of ooh, we got this, so, and other boost rockets and other Omni thrusters over here. So we're about ready to finish this little station up. Let us align with the grid marks. There we go. What I'm hoping for, like, a future patch, I'm not sure how far into the future, just somewhere in the future, that they'll allow us to, like, connect a node from here to here. I said like there. I don't like that word. Because it does have, as you can see, little node connection areas all over. So it'd be very nice, in my opinion, just to be able to connect the nodes up and actually make a full ring on this thing. At least in my opinion, it'd be very nice. Let's take this ghost rocket, and over here you go. No. There we go. Oh, dang it. Yeah, dang it. We're gonna have to turn this then. Come on. This is the hardest part. In an area full of just nodes after node after node. Or possible nodes after node after node. Come on, stop it. No. If I put you here, will you prioritize this one now? This is a little problem too. I'm not sure exactly how you would fix this, though. Ah, there we go. We got it. We got it. There we go. Maybe we could get it eventually. Oops, wrong one. Align our screen with the grid so we can get this thing as straight as possible. Not that it's necessary. And there. Sweet. And we got the other booster rocket over here. Let's throw this bad boy on. Spin it around. K and L to rotate it like that. And let's try and line this up as cleanly as we can with this thing. There we go. That's about as good as we're gonna get. Sweet. I like that. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. I like that. Oh, we got the small booster rocket over here. Can use this to help steer the thing. I know how to words. Anyways, we need to find an area to actually hook this up on. See about hooking it up here. And make it as straight as possible. There we go. And the other one's over here. Booster rocket. Turn that around. There we go. Straight as possible. And that looks good to me. Sweet. That should be good. I'd like to get a few more booster rockets, but this will do. This will do. Why do we have that thing turned on? Actually, let's turn all of these on. Get the friggin' engineers off them so I stop clicking them on accident. There we go. Let's get you out of the way. Let's get all these facing the same direction. Oops. You're not activated. There we go. Gonna have to move our little space station here over to the right, which might take a bit. Let's actually scoot it on over like this. I'm surprised we're not burning through our resources here. We're actually still staying topped off.
Roger, moving into a new location.
I'm not sure how this is going to take up to being actually moved around, so... Apparently we're taking some damage. A lot of damage, but our guys are keeping it all good. I like that we're actually able to move this thing fairly decently. Not super quick or anything, but it works. It works. And it's staying generally straight. It's not turning or anything, so... Wait, no, it is turning, unfortunately. Yeah, it's definitely turning. Oh well. It's staying straighter than I expected it to. So, we could be thankful for that. But turning for this thing's really not gonna matter at all because it's a circle. Yeah, this is generally our front, but it doesn't entirely matter. Let us 1, 2, 3, 4.
Roger, we're moving into a new location.
Let's get 50 of these guys up. Make sure we're not leaving any behind. I don't think we are. Yeah, I don't think we are. Okay. Let's get this guy over somewhere. Let's turn a little bit. And 4. We're damaging a lot of nodes apparently. 2, 4. We should probably put him on the same side if we want to, oh god, we're gonna hit that. We're gonna hit that so hard. 2, 4. And all active. There we go, stop. This thing's gonna be hard to play. This thing's a little unruly. Alright. Let's start them all at once again. And let's go forward. We're gonna be able to go at, I think, a decent speed with all this thrust. A lot faster than we were. Let's move this out of the way. And we're picking up speed. We're going alright. We are going alright. Getting close to the little particle accelerator. Or the object accelerator, I guess. I'm just gonna call it the railgun. That's gonna be easier. I wanna get it over to that one area that we were at before. That we started at. So let's move this back down here, actually. Yeah, let's, over there is our destination. I can see the Statue of Liberty. Lady Liberty sitting over there. Oh yeah. You ever see something so beautiful? This thing's actually flying pretty well. I'm surprised. I am surprised. Anyway, let's cut these ones out. Try and control the turning just a little bit. 3, shut you off a little bit so we can realign it. 3 on. Alright, there we go. It was turning a bit. 4. 4 back on. There we go. There we go. Alright, guys. This is going to be the end of episode 3. We got quite a bit done. We got a new space station up. Oh yeah. And I think this is actually gonna be the end of the first series. Showing you guys what I can do. Now I want to see what you guys can suggest for me to do. Let us stop this thing right here. So, be sure to remember that next week, or actually on the 22nd, there's going to be a patch. Or already has been a patch, since this is probably going to come out on Friday. There's a patch that's coming out that's going to make resource gathering a thing. It's going to make it so that we don't just constantly get resources, I believe. Either that or just going to add in an extra way to get resources with solar panels. It's going to be pretty interesting, I think. So you guys, if you're going to suggest a way to build something, be sure to let me know how to include it that way, in a way that's resource friendly. If you want me to build a giant super laser machine, make sure that that your ideas include a way to attach a bunch of solar panels or something onto it so I can get my resources. I'm not exactly sure yet how they're gonna do it, but we'll find out. I'll be sure to play with it in between to make sure I know the limits of it. Anyways, guys, thank you for hanging out with me for this past week of some destructible flying machines in space. And I will see you guys next time as I scoop my butt right off the screen. Alright, guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. And I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.